Welcome back to Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, where we don't just talk about motorcycles, we talk about the soul behind the steel, the fire behind the engines, and the stories that inspire riders to push beyond limits. Today, we're diving into a machine that has redefined performance, ambition, and legacy, not once, not twice, but over and over again. A bike that has burned through the pages of racing history and now, in 2025, stands taller, faster, and more refined than ever before. This is the 2025 Honda CBR1000RR Fireblade, not just a superbike, but a symbol of relentless human spirit. If you've ever had a dream that felt bigger than the world around you, then this story, this machine, is for you. The Fireblade legacy, forged in competition. To understand the 2025 model, we have to rewind the clock. The name, Fireblade, first appeared in the early 90s, and it was a revolution. Lighter, sharper, and more agile than anything else in its class, the Fireblade flipped the sportbike world upside down. While others chased brute power, Honda pursued balance. They understood that true speed isn't just about horsepower, it's about how everything works together, the frame, the suspension, the rider. It was engineering with a soul. Over the years, the CBR1000RR became more than a name, it became a philosophy. Now, in 2025, that philosophy is alive and burning brighter than ever. A rider's dream, the boy who chased speed. Let me tell you a story. Somewhere in the outskirts of Pune, India, a teenager sat every evening on a cracked rooftop, watching the distant highway. The setting sun would cast golden streaks across the road, and sometimes, if he was lucky, he'd spot a flash of red and silver cutting through the traffic. A Fireblade. That's what he called it. He didn't know the model number back then. But he knew that sound. He knew that silhouette. It was freedom. It was escape. It was everything he dreamed of. He saved every picture of the bike he could find. He learned about lean angles before he learned how to file taxes. He memorized MotoGP stats instead of exam notes. People said he was crazy, but he wasn't listening. He was busy building his future. Fast forward 10 years, and that same boy, now a man, walks into a Honda showroom. His hands are trembling. His heart is racing. There it stands, the 2025 Honda CBR1000RR, gleaming under the lights. He smiles. Not because he's buying a bike. But because he's claiming a dream that never died. The beating heart, engineering a new era. The 2025 CBR1000RR is a mechanical masterpiece, but what truly sets it apart is the philosophy behind its build. At its core is a refined 999 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine, now producing a staggering 217 horsepower, with improved power delivery across the mid-range. But this isn't just about big numbers. Honda engineers worked on optimizing internal friction, reducing engine weight, and improving heat dissipation for consistent performance lap after lap. The frame has been redesigned with a new aluminum twin-spar layout, improving rigidity and corner feedback. The steering geometry has been subtly adjusted to enhance flickability without compromising high-speed stability. The result? A superbike that doesn't just go fast, it feels fast. It responds to every twitch, every lean, every decision. It's not a machine you fight, it's one you flow with. Aerodynamics and design, the art of speed. Honda's approach to design is like a sculptor shaping marble, nothing is ornamental, everything is functional. The 2025 Fireblade features integrated aerodynamic winglets, seamlessly built into the front fairing. These don't just look aggressive, they generate downforce at high speeds, keeping the front end planted when exiting corners or tearing down straights. The LED headlights are narrower, sharper, and paired with redesigned air intakes that improve both cooling and airflow. The tail section has been slimmed and tucked, giving the rear a lean, race-inspired posture. Every panel, every vent, every surface has been refined in wind tunnels and on racetracks. The Fireblade doesn't just look like it's breaking the sound barrier, it is. Electronics, the mind of the machine. The 2025 CBR1000RR doesn't just have a brain, it has instincts. At the heart of its electronic suite is a new 6-axis IMU, monitoring lean angles, pitch, yaw, and acceleration in real time. This enables cornering ABS, launch control, anti-wheelie systems, and customizable traction control that adjust on the fly. Riders can toggle through 4 base ride modes: track, sport, rain, and user, but each of these can be fine-tuned down to the smallest detail. Throttle response, engine braking, power output, suspension stiffness, everything can be tailored to your style. And with Honda's RideSync app, riders can now log data, track GPS routes, analyze performance metrics, and even share ride sessions with fellow enthusiasts. The 6-inch TFT screen is vibrant and intuitive, displaying lap times, gear position, lean angle indicators, and customizable dashboards. It's like having a pit crew in your pocket. Suspension and brakes, confidence at the edge. Power means nothing without control, and Honda knows it. That's why the 2025 Fireblade comes equipped with show-a-big piston forks at the front and a balance-free rear cushion, BFRC, at the back, offering race-grade damping, feedback, and road absorption. The suspension can now auto-adjust in real time via electronic dampers on the higher-end SP variant, giving riders unmatched comfort on the street and razor-sharp responsiveness on the track. Braking is equally elite, with Brembo Stylema calipers gripping dual 330mm front discs and a single 220mm rear disc. Combined with corner-sensitive ABS, this setup delivers phenomenal stopping power without unsettling the chassis, even during aggressive trail braking. Real-world riding, more than a track tool. What makes the 2025 CBR1000RR truly special is that despite its racetrack DNA, it remains rideable on real roads. Whether you're commuting to work, heading for a weekend canyon ride, or hitting your local circuit, this machine adapts. The seat is firm but supportive. The ergonomics, while aggressive, are manageable. And the engine, oh, that engine, it purrs smoothly at low RPMs but roars like a lion when unleashed. Honda has struck a delicate balance, a superbike that respects everyday riders while offering professionals the tools to dominate. The spirit of the Fireblade, why it matters. Bikes like the CBR1000RR aren't just tools for speed. They're reflections of human ambition. They represent the pursuit of perfection, not because we need to, but because we must. For some, it's about lap times. For others, it's about carving through early morning fog on an empty road. But for all of us, it's about the ride. The Fireblade isn't the loudest. It isn't the flashiest. But it speaks to those who understand that greatness is forged in silence, in struggle, in small, consistent progress, just like the engineers at Honda, who spent countless hours tuning every millimeter of this machine. Closing, your journey starts here. So, what's next? Maybe you're that teenager on the rooftop, still dreaming. Or maybe you're already riding, building up the skill, the budget, the belief. Wherever you are on your journey, the 2025 Honda CBR1000RR is a beacon. It's proof that dreams do come true, if you chase them with discipline, with fire, and with faith. At Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, we're not just here to tell you about motorcycles. We're here to remind you of why you fell in love with them in the first place. And if this story lit a fire in your chest, then maybe it's time to answer the call. Because the Fireblade isn't just waiting in a showroom. It's waiting in your future.